Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Wellington, and this is the show where we tackle real issues submitted by you, our viewers, and work through them together in honest, open conversation. Today, I'm here with Jenny, who's dealing with something that's affecting her relationship and her sense of security in her marriage. Jenny, thank you for being brave enough to come on and talk about this.
Thanks, Wellington. I'm really nervous, but I need help figuring this out because I don't know what to do anymore.
I appreciate you being here. So let's just dive in. You mentioned that your husband plays a lot of video games, and that's created some concerns for you. Can you walk me through what's been happening?
Yeah, so my husband has always been into gaming, and that was fine when we first got together. But over the past year, it's all he does. He comes home from work, eats dinner, and then he's on his computer or console until 1 or 2 in the morning, every single night.
Okay, so we're talking significant hours here. How does that affect your time together?
We don't have time together anymore. It's like I'm living with a roommate who happens to sleep in the same bed as me. And even that's barely, because he stays up so late gaming that by the time he comes to bed, I'm already asleep.
That sounds incredibly lonely, Jenny. And you mentioned something else in your submission that's weighing on you, concerns about intimacy. Can you talk about that?
This is the part that's really hard to talk about. We haven't had sex in almost 4 months. Every time I initiate, he's either too tired, says he'll be there in a few minutes and never comes to bed, or he just flat out says he's not in the mood. But he has energy to game for 6 hours straight?
I can hear the hurt in your voice. That rejection takes a toll.
It does. And I know this might sound crazy, but I started wondering if he has some kind of artificial girlfriend or something, like an AI chatbot or a character in one of those games where you can romance people. Because why else would he completely lose interest in me but be so obsessed with gaming?
That's not a crazy thought, Jenny. When someone's behavior changes drastically and you can't make sense of it, your mind tries to fill in the blanks. Have you asked him directly about this?
I tried once. I asked him if there was someone else, even in a game, and he laughed it off, said I was being ridiculous and that it's just gaming. But Wellington, it doesn't feel like just gaming when your husband chooses pixels over you.
That dismissal, how did that make you feel?
Small. Stupid for even asking. Like my feelings don't matter.
Your feelings absolutely matter. Let me ask you this. When you've tried to talk to him about the amount of time he's spending gaming, not even about the intimacy issue, just about the time, what's his response?
He says he needs to decompress after work, that gaming helps him relax, and I get that, I really do. But 6 hours a night? Every night? That's not decompressing, that's escaping.
That's a really important distinction you just made. Decompressing is healthy. Escaping can be a red flag that something else is going on. Have you noticed any other changes in him? Mood, stress levels, work situation, anything like that?
Actually, yeah, he's been more irritable lately, quicker to snap at little things. And I think work has been stressful, but he doesn't really talk to me about it anymore.
So there might be something deeper happening here. The gaming could be a symptom, not the root problem. But here's what I want you to understand, Jenny. Even if he's stressed or going through something, that doesn't make it okay for him to check out of your marriage. You're his partner, not a side character in his life.
I just don't know how to get through to him. Every conversation about this turns into an argument or him shutting down.
Because right now, gaming is serving a purpose for him. It's either numbing something he doesn't want to face, giving him a sense of control or achievement he's not getting elsewhere, or genuinely becoming compulsive. When someone's using something as a coping mechanism, they're going to defend it, even when it's hurting the people around them.
So what do I do? How do I compete with that?
First thing, you're not competing. This isn't about you not being enough. This is about him not being present, and that's on him. Second, I think you need to have a conversation that's not about the gaming itself, but about what the gaming is replacing.
What do you mean?
Instead of saying, you play too many games, what if you said something like, I feel disconnected from you, and I miss the closeness we used to have. I need us to prioritize our relationship, and right now, I don't feel like a priority. You're naming the real issue, the distance between you.
What if he just says I'm overreacting again?
Then you get more specific. We haven't been intimate in 4 months. We don't spend quality time together anymore. This isn't overreacting. This is our marriage, and I'm scared we're losing it. Are you scared too, or am I in this alone?
This feels really vulnerable.
It is, but vulnerability is what creates real connection. Right now, you're both on different islands. Someone has to build the bridge, and it sounds like you're the one willing to do that work.
What if he's not willing to meet me there?
That's the hard question, isn't it? Jenny, let me ask you something. Do you think your husband is aware of how serious this has become? Does he understand that you're questioning the relationship?
I don't think so. I've complained about the gaming, but I haven't said I'm scared we're falling apart. Maybe I've been hoping it would just get better on its own.
Hope is good, but hope without action is just waiting. And you've been waiting long enough. You deserve a partner who shows up for you, who wants you, who chooses you, not someone who chooses a screen over their wife night after night.
What if he says he'll change but then doesn't?
Then you set clear boundaries with clear consequences. I need us to have at least 3 nights a week where we spend quality time together without gaming. If that doesn't happen consistently, we need to consider couples counseling. You're not issuing ultimatums out of anger. You're protecting your well-being and your marriage.
I've never been good at boundaries.
Most people aren't, especially when it comes to people we love. But boundaries aren't mean, Jenny. They're how we teach people how to treat us. Right now, you're teaching your husband that he can neglect you and the marriage, and there won't be any real consequences. That has to change.
This is a lot to think about.
It is, but I believe you can do this. And I want you to remember something. Asking for what you need in a relationship isn't selfish. It's essential. You're not wrong for wanting intimacy, connection, and quality time with your husband. Those are basic relationship needs.
Thank you, Wellington. I think I know what I need to do now.
I'm here for you, Jenny. And listeners, if this conversation hit home for you, remember, whether it's gaming, work, social media, or anything else, when something becomes more important than the relationship, it's time to have a serious conversation. Don't wait until you're drowning to ask for help. That's all for today's episode of Let's Talk About It. If you want to submit your own issue for discussion, drop it in the comments or send it to our email. And if this episode helped you, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future conversations. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.